Good morning. Welcome to my Monday Musings. My name is Michelle Kaida and I'm the founder, CEO, and master personal trainer of fitmama. Today, what we're going to chat about is New Year's resolutions, and we're going to work out, are they redundant? Do we feel that New Year's resolutions are still valid? And if we do, how are we going to make sure that this time we're going to get them right? Okay, let's start off with a little rundown of what happened in the last week. Last week, I had a number of things that I wanted to do. I wanted to tackle sales and I wanted to understand the sales process. And I had a really interesting meeting with a wonderful girl who went through ideas and how to automate the system and how to start off with a welcome email and then slowly that to be completely personalized to your interactions with me. So if you clicked on that, if you liked it, if you commented on it or whatever you did, then that would then trigger the next part of the email chain. And it was really interesting and I loved it. And what's really important for me is that these emails and this automated marketing system is really done on a basis of uh, serving and community building and giving the client what the client needs. So this is not a selling for selling's sake and I've got to hit my bottom line and how much money do I want to make. It's it should be regarded as service rather than sales. So I had a really interesting meeting with this girl, and it was really, really good. I really loved it. And that took me on to talking about and finding out a little bit more about a company called Third Love. I don't know if you've heard about them, but Third Love, go and give them a little bit of a look and see what you think. These guys are really, really on it. And I signed up to their mailing list purely because I wanted to get my bra check. I live in sports bras. So I don't have, I mean, I have normal bras, lingerie bras, but I really, honestly, when I get dressed in the morning, I put on a sports bra and I've got, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them, and I put them on. I do a fitness routine. I wear them to go out and pick up my son. I found myself buying, in terms of lingerie, these little bralettes that you get, these little crop tops that are like lacy or whatever. And I buy them now so that people can see them. So I'm quite comfortable with people seeing a little bit of a bra, if I've got a top on or whatever I'm doing. It's not really for a sexy thing. It's more for a, I like it. But in terms of an actual cupped bra, I couldn't tell you the last time I bought one. I could not even tell you the last time I bought one. And Third Love came to me via an ad, probably on Instagram or something like that. They are never off Instagram with their sales. It's absolutely amazing. And anyway, I had a look and they do half size cups. I was going to say cups, but maybe it's not the cup, maybe it's the actual band. So you can go in and they also do your breast shape. So they say, what shape is your breast? Nobody's got the same shape of breast. And this was really interesting because I then plugged in all of my details and then they fired back and said, we think you are an XYZ size and these are the bras that would suit your breast shape and your body shape. And I loved it. So I really started to follow these guys and really loved their message. At the weekend, they had a massive furore with Victoria's Secrets because Victoria's Secrets had put on their usual Angels show in the last couple of weeks. And Victoria's Secrets is traditionally known as this big lingerie company that females love to buy from. And Third Love are saying, hang on a second, you guys are not being inclusive, you're not being, you're being quite, behind the times in terms of who it is you're actually trying to serve. Is it men that you're trying to serve by buying, by selling them this vision of this woman and this is what this woman should look like and this is how sexy and thin and she should be? And they took out a full page ad in the New York Times on Sunday to basically call Victoria's Secrets out and say, you guys have lost it. You're so far behind the times. And it got me back to thinking a year ago, I did all of my testing for the fitmama groups and I chose my testers really well because I wanted people who spoke English, but American English, Canadian English, English English, Scottish English, and also a French speaker who was English as a second language. And I did that on purpose because I wanted to see if anything that I said, my colloquialisms, my terminology resonated, or if it was completely missed. It's really important for content. And the American tester, she came back and said, you know, you've got this section about get your sports kit ready for the week ahead. You know, grab your sports bra, grab this, grab that. You've completely missed out on females who may have had a mastectomy due to any illnesses, predominantly breast cancer would be it, I would be imagining. And it really struck me because I am somebody that would describe themselves as being completely inclusive, like Third Love are. Completely inclusive. I'm very careful with the terminology I use with fitmama. I don't, you know, bang on about mums who have carried children because I appreciate that there are mums out there who are stepmums, you know, half mums where the kid is, you know, they're with them half the time, that they didn't give birth to the child, but that is their child DNA. You know, I'm very conscious of who is a mum, and there's so many different definitions, and I was a little bit disappointed that I hadn't picked up on that about the sports bra. However, I've kept it in, and I've kept it in the content because I think it works. I want you to be wearing a sports bra to protect whatever breast tissue you have before you start working out. So I kept it in. But this Third Love campaign just reminded me of it, about inclusivity and how it's really important to include people in. And one thing I would say on the back of that is today is International Men's Day, and let's not let the pendulum swing too far to the feminist side and females only and females rule the world. Let's be mindful and a little bit conscious of the men in the world who are doing extremely and extraordinary things, and let's give them a little round of applause. Care for any men, especially in mental health zone, because that's some area that we really need to be focusing on. Taking that into resolutions for New Year, when is the best time to start your New Year's resolutions? And the answer to that is December. Yes, it is. You're going to say, no way. Here's the answer. If you can nail a fitness, food, and a healthy-ish regime during the month of December, you can do it throughout the whole entire year, because December is your hardest month of the whole year. Parties, food, drink, schools are off, stress levels are high, work is off, work is high, targets for the end of the year. It's an absolute shit show of a month in terms of every single thing coming at you. So if you can keep on the straight and narrow relatively, I mean, I'm not asking you to be an angel, but if you can relatively embrace New Year's resolutions on the 1st of December to see you through December, I bet you that January you will start off and you will already be on it. Don't believe me? Then try, okay? So I'm going to start and I'm going to give you an idea of how to set up New Year's resolutions. That's going to be my next blog post. It's going to be on when do we set New Year's resolutions in order to succeed? How can we do it? What is it we should be including in them? And how do we make sure that we are not cancelling gym memberships in February, that we're not falling off the wagon? And if we do, and we hit these trapdoors, how do we pick ourselves up much quicker? How was your week? Good luck for this week. Set a short goal for this week, something that you could absolutely nail. My focus is still on sales. I am absolutely obsessed by it now. So look out for getting some emails from me. I'd love to send you an email. Apart from that, have a good one.